it is I, Dark Emperor, or you guys might know me as Zombie Wookie from Dungeon Defender 2. Alright, so today I'm playing Eden Rising, which is free to play, so if you guys want to try it, go ahead. This right now is going to be a guide on how to farm. So, there's a lot of things to farm in this game, maybe weapons, armors, but this one's going to focus on something that's called nanochips. So if you check your inventory, you can see that you have links that you get from completing sieges. You have modules that you find all across the map, everywhere, to upgrade, to improve your crucibles. And finally, nanochips. So what are the nanochips used for? It's going to be to unlock technologies. So if you go to the tech station, you also see the nanochip icon above it. You will see that you can unlock all these new technologies using nanochip. Some might be really easy to get, but some others are going to cost something like 10,000. All of these last ones at T5 are all going to cost 10,000 nanochips each. So that can take a bit of your time if you want to just play random maps and get it. But if you want to be efficient, you could always play a map that's really hard with a group and take the hardest difficulty there is, which will be Tribe. But here I'm going to show a really good guide for how to farm these solo. So first of all, we're going to go to Valley Crucible because it's pretty easy to access, first of all, and there's pretty good maps here. Alright, so sieges. We're gonna choose the T5 Emperor one. Okay, now why did I choose that one precisely? Is because usually if we look at sieges, there's usually gonna be a lot of enemies. It's gonna be enemy packs. All of these are all packs of enemies, mostly. Hunter pack, Meridian pack, most of these are all packs. And this one, it has big enemies. There's a lot of, there's Ram, there's Gorgon, there's Rex, there's Brute. But the upside of it is that there aren't that many enemies. They're all big guys, so you're sure that your turrets are gonna target the right one. So, one thing you need to know in Eden Rising is that there's many difficulties. First of all, there's the world difficulties. So if you go check in world setting, you'll have options, and then name world, all your properties for the world. But the most important one is this one. So you have easy, normal, and hard. There's a big difference between each, and the nanochip gain is only going to be slightly lower for easier difficulty. Hard is going to be 125%, normal 100%, and easy 75%. So there's the world difficulty, and there's also the map, the siege difficulty itself. If you guys are just starting in Eden Rising, I would suggest you just go with easy difficulty, because there's not that big of a difference in nanochip gains. So we'll go with easy world difficulty, and then you'll want to crank up this one. So solo is going to be super easy, not even worth playing, not that many nanochips. Group is going to be really good for solo farming. Again, it's super easy. And Tribe one is still possible, but in this guide I'm going to show you guys how to completely AFK map without doing anything. So it's not going to be troublesome. You won't have to spend that much effort in getting these nanochips. All you'll have to do is start a map and you'll be done. Then you can just watch a show on Netflix, play another game, or do like me when I did it, play a game and watch Netflix at the same time. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put it at normal group for now. Remember that the world difficulty is easy. Okay, so there's 3 big choke points. 4 lanes, but 3 choke points. So first of all, this one, 3 big guys, not especially difficult, but you want to make sure you place enough turrets. Okay, here, what am I placing? In this game, you really need to go with elemental attributes. If you guys check my Steam guides, everything is on there. It's real easy to understand. But if you're not sure, you can always press the L key and access the bestiary right there. So on this map, it's gonna be, let me see, I know there's a ramp, there's a lot of Gargons, so we can see their damage type, physical, doesn't matter, we'll be AFK anyway, we won't be near them. Resistance, there's no resistance, but we also see their weakness. So these ones are armored, and, well, not this one, but yeah, and they're weak to radioactivity, so radiation. Same for Gorgon Rex, that there is, and same for Plated Ram. They're all weak to radiation. So because of that, we're going to be using this little turret that's Ballista, Red Bolt Ballista. To craft it, it's Ballista Plus Plus that you upgrade into a Red Bolt Ballista. Now this one is especially good against armored targets. Not only does it have full armor penetration, but it also applies radiation that you're weak against. So we're going to use that Ballista, and then you want to use some subjugating Withering Turret. It will probably work with lower ones, but these ones are really great. That's the last Withering Turret you get from the... you need to craft Withering Turret Plus Plus and then upgrade it. This one not only increases the damage taken by enemies, but it also cripples them. So this is going to be the basic setup. All you need is going to be 8 radiation turrets, Red Bolt, and 3 Withering turrets, and you'll be good. Okay, so here we will place turrets so it covers all the lane, like all the way there. You want to make sure you don't place it too much near the ledge, otherwise they will, like, I'll make an example. If you place it like right here, all these Gorgons are just gonna stop right there and do their stomp attack right there and destroy everything. Maybe not at group difficulty, but might as well build it for order. Alright, and then we just place it like that. Another one right here. That's gonna be some good suppressive fire. And then don't forget the Withering. So 3 turrets right here, Withering, that's gonna take care of it real good. After that, oh yeah, by the way, guys, make sure, right now you guys can see that the power I have is 45 max. To have that, you need to go to the Valley Crucible and go to Improvement and get all the power that you get with these modules right there. I still have some, but I bought everything, so. Okay. Now, this lane right here is really easy. The ram's just gonna go toward the wall, and the barrier is gonna stall him enough, so you don't really need that much power. Just a 1 Red Bolt is gonna be enough. With we will add a Withering Turret. There we go. So he's gonna take more damage. He's gonna be crippled, and he's gonna die. Okay, this one here, there's 2 lanes left. We're just gonna merge it into one. We will still be good with the links, so it's fine. That right there is a Rex, a Gorgon Rex. It is not the worst mob there is, but it's pretty annoying, especially if you play this trap difficulty, because there's gonna be 2 of those, and they can fuck up your turrets real good if you're not DPSing it. So this setup I'm doing right now, if you guys just want to get more nanochips and be active, I say the easiest way would be to just get a friend to join you, and one covers this side, one covers the side with the 3 enemies, and you can just play a tribe and it's gonna hold out. Alright, now don't forget the Withering, and then we will place a lot of defenses here because there's 2 lanes. Alright, so we're just gonna place it like so. 1. Oh, I this, like, trying to place it as close as possible. There we go. Alright. I missed the Vision Defender, like, placement from above. I'm just gonna play, jump, okay. There we go, good enough. Alright, so there's 4 turrets and Withering. And right now we have 1 power left, so we can't place anything else. Alright, so now the hard part. To AFK. So you just go there, launch it. Make sure it's, you actually don't need to go there, you can just press X. Make sure it's group. Your world is at easy if you want like 100% AFK. And then I'm just gonna start it. There we go. This siege is intended for more players than are present. Yes, I know. The challenge facing you may be too difficult, but your rewards will be multiplied. Do you wish to continue? Alright. The challenge facing... Yup. I don't know. There seems to be something wrong there. Mostly the fact that I'm not gonna do shit. I'm just gonna wait. Let me see. Right now there's the wreck spawning. By the way, if you guys want good weapons against these guys, I would recommend either... Actually, there's a lot of weapons that are good, but what I'm using is either this one, the Bone Bombard. It already has insane damage, armor penetration, so it's pretty good. And if you guys want to go with your weakness, the Radiation Slinger is pretty good. This one. It looks really nice too. As we can see, everything's dying. Like, it didn't even make it past the choke point. Everything's just getting melted right now. Like, yeah, especially when the Withering is active. So now we can see the debuff. There's the radiation from the turret, there's the damage increase from the Withering, there's also the cripple at the same time. So mobs are getting debuffed and, yeah, just straight up countered. As you guys can see, this difficulty is so easy that even if you don't have the best turret, like the ones I'm using, it shouldn't be that bad. I haven't tested with lower stuff though. The worst ones are really these Rex ones, but they're still getting melted right now. Sometimes they will aggro the turrets faster. I don't know why. As you guys can see, the score is still decent. It's not that good because we did a choke point here and there was a lot of travel time, but it's still enough to give you 2,700 nanochips. And it only takes a few minutes. Then you can just usually, well, I say usually, I only did it one night and I was done forever with my technologies. As you guys can see, I have everything unlocked, and except technologies, there's not that much point into having nanochips. Once you have everything, it's, yeah, that's all there is to it. So still a good way to get it done real quick without bothering too much. And then you just need to pick Emperor again, group, and you can start again. That easy. So of course, if you guys want to do something more challenging, there's always something like the last map, the last siege, that gives a shitload of nanochips at once. But I wouldn't really recommend it solo. It's gonna be way tougher. But yeah, so this is a guide for AFK farming. I might make one later on for active play, but this one isn't it. So if you guys want to get more info about the game, make sure you check my Steam guide. There's a Navy from DD2 on top. If you guys haven't played DD2, then it looks like a robot, but yeah. Alright, on that note, I will call it a night for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.